Hello everybody and welcome back for more Horizon Forbidden West. We are picking up once again right at where we left off last time, which was pretty much exploring ugh, the drought? No, not the drought. The Daunt, right. Exploring the Daunt and doing some side quests. We ended up making it all the way to Barren Light, where the next main quest happens, with the embassy seemingly just beyond those doors. But we have another side quest here, and I'm still debating on whether or not I want to continue side questing for now, or if I want to just go right through those doors. But I'm thinking probably going to do that, because it looks like I need some tools to really finish out the rest of this area that I don't have. And also, shoutouts for those who followed between the streams, being Caleb VS, Solina Monshine, and Pup Draffet. Thank you all, and hope to see y'all around. Anyway, let's get back to it. And my stash here. Take out some extra stuff. Now, why do you have an exclamation mark by your head? Explosive blast sling. Yes. Do want that. I'll put that there, actually. Swift warrior bow. Agility damage. But I'm lacking funds. So, let's see here. Sell those. And I have a lot, and I mean a lot, of the I don't want to sell all of them, though. Yeah, I'll sell 5 of those. Don't need that many blaze canisters either. But I don't want to sell them all. But I'm not even using fire weapons right now. However, I just picked up an explosive weapon, so... Machine muscle, we can definitely sell some of those. Oh, wow. Yeah, we can... I think we'll sell about half of those. That helped the amount of money I needed. Oh, what's this? Slicing Shredder Gauntlet. Need 497. Plus gear. A leap shields. A leap lasher circulator. I haven't even found a leap lasher yet. So, won't worry about that. But... knockdown sharp shot bow. Shock warrior bow, regular warrior bow. We can replace that. And that I will just buy to have. Alright, well, we are now officially out of money.
Need anything else? You come see me.
Ammo that deals purge water damage is now available in your inventory. Use your focus to scan enemies and see if they are weak to purge water. Hitting them with purge water will build up to the drenched state. Once in this state, their elemental attacks are disabled, so they become more vulnerable to frost and shock. Shoot purge water canisters with purge water arrows to detonate them and trigger large elemental explosions.
Huntress,
Cool!
you won't find weapons like these anywhere else.
Knockdown precision arrows are now available for one of your sharp shot bows. These arrows do less damage than standard types, but have a high knockdown power, which allows you to stagger or knock down enemies more easily. Remember to aim for the legs.
You! I know you see me.
In the jail? Up there? Oh, no. Not in the jail at all. So yeah, let's pick up this quest, and then we can go right for the
errand.
embassy.
Looks like he's had a few.
Oh, yay. Oh, he is in a jail cell.
Savior! For the love of Dawn, Conover, give it a rat.
That broken ribs will do that to you.
Right.
Gentlemen,
That's our cue.
taking the edge off?
Oh, if the end of the world's coming, I don't be sober for it. Now let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So whatever you need, ask away.
How have things been since I...
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the claim. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Wadis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
He just said he did.
Yeah, we did. Should have seen the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, it's the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all under the table.
Detailing on the faces in this is just incredible.
What do you know about the embassy?
I know, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tanakh. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
Oh, I
I'll
think
keep
they
that in
will.
mind. What do you know about this place?
Well, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
You got it. Tanakh made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. And no matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
Well, that person just disappeared and reappeared.
I better get going.
Right, I'll have to do complicated Aloy things. Maybe just don't disappear completely this time.
No promises.
I guess what I'm really trying to say is, if you ever do need me,
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
don't count on it. Be careful out there, Aloy.
Oh, I always loved Erend. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Now let's see what the guy in the cell wants. Because you might convince me to leave here before doing the embassy if you have something for me, prisoner.
Savior, you're my last hope.
Conover. She's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse... they're here in the Daunt.
Really, Conover? Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
Some of them must have fled west after the battle at the Aloy.
Hmm.
I saw one of our sentries, Lorovic, sneaking off to meet with one. I tried to eavesdrop, but they spotted me. And then Lorovic tried to kill me. I... fought back. It was him or me.
Unfortunately, there's no hard evidence that connects Lorovic to the Eclipse. And since Conover doesn't deny killing his fellow soldier, Nozar sentenced him to death.
What makes you so sure Lorovic was working with the Eclipse?
Well, I was too far to hear everything. But I heard them both say the word Eclipse.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up there.
Crying Eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so be it. But if we ignore this threat, others are going to die too.
Hmm.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Weeks ago, during a shift change, some trespassers slipped through the gate. By the time anyone noticed, they were halfway out the canyon. Nozar didn't see the need to give chase. Let the Tenakth take care of them, he said.
Nozar's not one to be sidetracked. He tightened up the patrol schedules, reprimanded the sentries, and everyone moved on.
But I couldn't stop thinking about it. None of us are careless out here, meaning someone left it open on purpose. And Lorovic, well, he's always grumbling about officers. But on this, he was too quiet. And after the incident, he started acting different, jumpy. So when I spotted him sneaking out of the barracks after hours, I followed. I found him arguing with a stranger. And when Lorovic mentioned the Eclipse, I tried getting closer, but they heard me. The stranger took off, and Lorovic lunged at me with his knife. Instincts took over. Sentries heard the scuffle and found me standing over his body.
Why don't you believe him?
We combed the woods, searched Larovic's bunk, searched it again, didn't find anything.
Ahoy, Mr.
Look.
Drew.
Conover's a good man. I don't believe he murdered Larovic in cold blood. But Nozar only listens to facts. And that fact is, Conover killed his fellow sentry. He doesn't deny it, right?
No, but more Eclipse
And
are out
considering
there.
there's no evidence backing up this Eclipse story, well, we can't question a dead man. Nozar's on edge with the upcoming embassy and doesn't want distractions. But hey, if you find a bunch of Eclipse soldiers hatching an evil plot in the woods, please do let us know.
Alright. Well, maybe I will.
The meeting you witnessed. Did you hear anything else about their plans?
No. But the clearing where they met is just east of here, across the river.
A dozen soldiers have already searched it, Conover. There's nothing there.
I can see things others can't. If the Eclipse are in the Daunt, I'll find them.
Thank you, Aloy. Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
Oh, he can get his hopes up. That does sound pretty important. So, the embassy quest can wait because quests in video games are like that. Also, what's up here?
No one is allowed past this point.
Oh.
Commander Nozar's orders.
Okay. What if I try to glitch jump up here? Haha! Okay.
Here we go. Mister! Over here! Watch where you're going.
Well, that'll keep me awake.
I guess it was cold. Okay. So we're here. What?
Seems Must be the clearing where Conover says he saw the eclipse. Bloodstains. As good a place to start as any. Pretty sure this is where Conover killed that guard. Maybe my focus can tell me if there really was a third person here. Broken branches. Was someone up here?
This side quest, the way we're investigating it and everything, feels very Sekiro to me. Or not Sekiro, Ghost of Tsushima.
I see plenty of tracks from the Carja search party. Not helpful.
But the whole investigating the area and then probably following a trail, very, very Ghost of Tsushima. But then again, Sony always has formulas for its open world games. God. Like, every vista and view in this game looks frigging awesome.
Faint tracks. Leading away from barren light. I should be able to follow them with my focus. Let's see where this leads. Maybe Conover wasn't lying after all.
Take that, raccoon. Oh. We got otters. Hello, audio boy. No, they took a lot of lessons from games to improve. And, like, you know, all the major improvements to the gameplay itself are subtle. Because, like,
too many machines walking around.
Really, this
Maybe I can pick up the tracks
and Breath of the Wild, like Horizon Zero Dawn and Breath of the Wild, since they came out around the same time, they were fairly close to similar.
If I find a cauldron, I'll learn how to ride this machine.
Come on, Otter. Look this way. Where'd it go?
Should be easy to follow the trail up ahead now.
Well, that was pretty good. Got those guys nice and quick.
Send this to my stash.
What we got here? Oh, hi! Silly boar. There's another dead one that I didn't kill.
A lot of it.
Oh.
Whoever the runner was, this machine must have slashed him. Should be easy to follow the blood trail with my focus. Looks like they're headed for that bridge.
Yeah, the otters are definitely the cutest robo animals that I have seen to date in these games. Although, I do love the fact that the robo dogs, the scroungers or whatever they're called, yeah, scroungers. I love the fact that they actually bark and whine like a mechanized dog. It's really cool. I saw a glint of an eye over there, but we're not going that way anyway. And that is one thing I definitely respect about like how clear and far the draw distance of this game is. Like you can really spot things from a long way off. Oh, well. Somebody was doing some fishing over here. Nope, wants me back on that side.
Bandages. Looks like the runner tried to treat their wounds before they went on. I should be able to follow their tracks. Where did you go off to?
This is much better than following footprints in the mud that randomly appear when you have to follow footprints. Kind of is a little bit more sensible just because of the way it's presented. Like the footprint trope in Ghost of Tsushima always, after a while it seemed kind of weird. It's like there's always just all of a sudden mud and footprints where there usually isn't either of the two. Okay. Oh. That's a pretty cool looking tree.
The trail ends here. Must have climbed up to that cave. With that injury, I'll bet he's on his last legs.
Squirrel! Oh, it disappeared.
Make an interesting color for my armor. This looks like a good place for someone to hide.
Oh, wow. This isn't just a cave, it's an old highway. Can't open that one.
What are we supposed to do now? We stay on track and make our way out west. If we give up now, we will. We have to find them. In this ship, we will find them. I say we kill them.
could actually do both sides of this car. Well, there are definitely people here. Yeah, the ruins in the first game all kind of devolved into this weird purplish hue, but like this one definitely you can tell they put a lot more thought into the old world ruins.
We don't know Larvik's dead. He hasn't shown at the rendezvous point. So either that fool guard killed him or he's lost his nerve. We'll just have to blast our way through the gates.
Definitely the Eclipse.
Rayad was our only link to Bezra, and now he's dead too.
We'll track Bezra if we have to. But first we have to get past Barren Light. Next change of guard, we go in fast and loud.
Conover was right. I have to stop them before they hurt anyone else.
The Seeger will die,
They know I'm here.
and I will enjoy watching it happen. Avenge Shadow!
Just want to see one thing first. So I want to remind myself how it's done. There it is. Yeah, because I learned this, right? R1 and then hold R2. That's it for you.
Pain subsiding.
Over there! Eyes on! No! You want to fight?
Scare of that.
As
But I'm sure there's more of them inside. I better be careful.
what do we have here? New data point. Darkened Sun. Text log, data corruption minimal. We are the Eclipse, elite of the Shadow Carja. We did as Hades, the buried shadow, commanded. We followed the prophecy that High Priest Bahaves foretold. We wore relics of the old ones, allowing us to share the whispers across the Sundom. We raised an army of ancient machines to lay siege to the traitors who had stolen our holy city of Meridian. All for naught, the accursed Nora Huntress slew our leaders and brought the buried shadow low. What are the faithful to do when prophecy fails them? Perhaps it has not. Bahaves spoke of a cosmic cycle cut short by the murder of the true Sun King Jiran, the world cast in shadow, the wheel of time broken, an unending day under a darkened sun. What if this period of prophecy is not yet complete? What if the buried shadow was not a deliverer, but only a harbinger? If this is true, our mission hasn't ended. It has barely begun, and it would very well be that the West, land of the setting sun, is where true power lies. I was very impressed with that headshot too, Mr. Drew. Thank you. I mean, my aim largely sucks in games like these with no auto-aim, so when I can do something like that, I am happy.
He's hurt! You okay? No!
I will learn how that jump off works eventually.
And that takes care of that. It sounds like there's more Eclipse beyond the Daunt. If this Rayad was their only link to them, we might have a focus. It could tell me where they are.
Search the hideout for Rayad's corpse. That's cool. If I end up really sucking with my aim, I may actually go into the accessibility options and see if I can find something that'll help, but oh, I like my sometimes frantic playstyle. Lots of great oh shit moments to keep people entertained and me on my toes.
Blood trail must have been his. He bled out trying to get here. I was right. Rayad has a focus.
Loyal Eclipse. If you're seeing this, it means you've left the Sundom in search of something to follow. Your journey is almost over. Follow the sun beyond the gates of barren light, and bask in the gloam of future conquest. The new empire awaits.
I'll have to pay this Vezra a visit and crush his new Eclipse empire before it begins. There's coordinates here, out past Barren Light. Rayad's mask should be enough to prove Conifer's innocence. I better take it back to Barren Light.
Cool. Strangler's Shade, huh? Oh, we're really close to that signal tower, so I might actually try to get that too on the way back.
Stash this away for later.
All right, little otters. Oh, I hear an otter. Who's next? wants to be next? Oh, you do. No! Hi! You just seem to be stuck. Ow. Where am I even? There I am. Eat that.
Now's my chance!
Who's next? Anyone? Do I really have 0 potions? Overkill, but still fun. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. That is. Increases level of concentration plus passive boost, which provides greater concentration limit, prolonging use. You know what, actually? We do have a lot of fire enemies. It's only 4% anyway, so yeah, we'll put it on there. We'll give this one quieter movement. You know what? I think I might actually go back to this one for a little while too, because it's got, still got the. Oh. Oh, I see. Give this one shock defense. And I think I will go back to wearing this for a bit. Why do you have the thing on? That's weird. Okay. Eclipse mask. The painted wooden mask of an eclipse cultist. Right by the road. That'll lead me up to it. Alright. Let's go see if we can climb it this tower. Since we are right here.
What's back here?
Not much to climb up here. Ah, I see. I see now.
Useful for making dyes.
Whoa. There's a little camp over here.
Looks like this camp was abandoned a while ago. Stuff for the stash.
Hello. Hey, a watch. And the tower is right here.
Or the signal tower. Might be a lens I can grab for Reyna at the top.
Alright. Let's open this up. Ah! Try that again. Clip.
power is barely holding together.
There we are.
One of the signal devices. Should be a lens I can grab for Reyna.
There it is.
Got
Lens
the
of
lens.
Twilight.
I can trade it with Reyna the next time I see her.
Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah. Long way down. There's one more to get. Because I forgot to get it last time I was there. Right there. You know what? I can get more fast travel packs, so I will just travel there. I am still amazed, given the size and scope of this game. Like, I know the SSD drive in the PS5 is crazy, but that load time, for real, like, wow.
You get a strong color out of this.
There we are. Where's the lens? Over there. Lens of Afternoon.
Okay. I think that's the last lens. I should trade with Reyna the next time I'm in Barren Light.
Well, we're heading back to Barren Light now anyway, so... Yeah, I would imagine the load times on the PS4 would be definitely longer. Like, this is literally, like, it's literally taking a second with the PS5. Hello, world-weary traveler. Alright. Let's head back to base. I don't care that one of y'all machines think y'all see me because I ain't up on your level no more. Ah! There's the quarry over there. What's it telling me I can search for over here? Oh, squirrels.
Bet a dyer would be interested in this.
What we got here? Oh, this is where we fought all those bristlebacks. Right by the quarry. There you are, my faithful steed. Take me where we need to go. That got us here much faster. Aroo! Hello, Bello. Welcome. Thank you for coming and joining us. I was just about to start new story content. After I wrap up a few things first.
Looking for a real challenge? Play Machine Strike against me.
I don't feel like it. What is up here? Oh.
The savior of Meridian.
You.
Help you.
You're a potion maker? That was Studious Vadis, wasn't it? Ah. Okay.
There's Errand. Looks like he's had a few.
Yeah, we already talked with Errand. Ooh, right, I have a skill point to assign. May as well. There we go. We've got the first diamond completely done up. And there's better resonator damage and power attack. Deals more damage.
Look alive, soldier. She's back.
Aloy, did you find anything?
Eclipse fugitives were camped out on the other side of the forest. And they were getting ready to fight their way through Barren Light. You just helped save a lot of lives.
Aloy, you know I believe you. But Nozar, he might not be convinced by your words alone.
If he needs proof, show him that. And tell him the man he's got locked up risked his life to expose and eliminate an Eclipse spy.
Huh. I guess you are his savior. Congratulations, soldier. You're a free man. I'll have you out of there before sunfall. I'll make sure this gets to Nozar.
That's it then. The end of the Eclipse.
Almost. The trespassers you mentioned, the ones who got through Barren Light weeks ago, their leader's dangerous. And he's out there, in the Forbidden West, building up an army.
Sun and Shadow, you're going out there to stop him, aren't you?
I'm gonna try.
I want to help. I can fight.
I know you can. But you've been through a lot. Once you're out of that cell, You should enjoy your freedom. You've earned it.
Take them out, Savior.
I will. Oh, well. Hold 2 more skill points. Those feel like they would be good to start getting into, so. There. New side quest, Shadow in the West. Oh, that's far into the west. So, let's put the main back on and get this embassy started. Actually did quite a bit of shopping at the start of this game. Bought a whole bunch of new weapons.
Lighten up, Paiv. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tanakh up there.
Yes, sir.
Why the long face, Mavas? Wish you were heading out there?
No, sir.
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
Oh dear.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Carja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
What's with that guy's smile?
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Carja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Carja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Yeah, prisoner transfer.
Because the Tanakh, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard.
She's kind of close friends with the Sun King.
You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paiv over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
He ain't met our girl yet.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled. Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
Where are you going?
Commander, better brace yourself. And good luck.
Why the Sun believes we can have peace with these barbarians? Beyond me. How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tenakth sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tenakth are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tenakth horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Varl! And he's shaved! It's too bad. I really liked his beard. Looked really hot.
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior! I don't care if it's the Dowager Queen herself! The gate is sealed, so that horn blows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
You know the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
That's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Support fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face?
Oh, is
what
he
do you
drunk?
think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let it through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
Guess he's coming with.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tenakth, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
Finally out of the
This embassy
Daunt.
hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
Just no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
That giant spine sticking up is a machine. I can tell that from here. Also, I've been noticing the day-night cycle is not kicked in yet. These must be Tenakth.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Carja.
I'm not Carja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parlay or not?
The Carja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Carja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold!
Marshal
She's telling
Fashav.
the truth about one thing. She's not Carja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow Marshal before he's taken away.
Interesting.
A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Carja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Carja could work against you here, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Sure.
Guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate.
I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekaro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kurut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hekaro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kurut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kurut is a Tenakth trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive.
Ooh, fun.
Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you?
Yeah, I've done that multiple times.
You have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hopes for freedom, but that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the cool route must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekarro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner.
Like Wild West sheriffs.
I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth.
Yeah, they seem to really admire strength.
Master it. The truth is, though, the Carja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
So then, are you still Carja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekarro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Carja.
The Carja talk about Hekarro as if he's a monster.
The Carja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Carja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do. Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Carja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hekarro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
I've never seen markings like those on a Carja before.
The Carja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
The Tenakth have a lot of Banuk qualities in terms of their tribalism, but definitely far more savage in their methods.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to it.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Carja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No. The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
Something tells me this embassy is about to go
Carja have
really
opened the
south.
gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Okay.
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regala. Chief Hekarro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Carja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hekarro has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Oh, something tells me she has it. Ooh, that's a new machine.
Lancers! Form up!
Riding bristlebacks.
They're riding machines.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav, come with us now, or not at all.
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Ah! Archers! Keep them back! Left flank to the Carja! Run them down!
Goodbye, Wadis.
Carja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will! I don't have a shot!
Kind of surprised Aloy is just standing there letting this all play out.
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center! Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge!
Out of the way, Carl.
Time to fight.
Here they come!
Oh, wait. They're just on regular old Striders.
Here's ammo. Hey, how's that armor? We can win this.
All right, who's next?
For the sacred land.
Cut them all down!
Hitting those weak spots. Now they're scared.
Oh, that was a good shot. Oh my.
It's you and me now, Bo.
We've survived worse.
Oh dear. Oh. Ropecaster might not be the best way to go. Oh, hi!
Another one down! Fight! We can win this! Target hit! Firing now!
Does that help?
Another one down! We can win this! Taking my shot! Keep climbing up there! Chose the wrong side.
Where are they firing from? There.
So we
Nope.
Enough!
Ah.
You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Oh boy.
Granted.
I want that. And hello, the Jukashu. You've got me in the middle of some heavy action.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. Oh. I can break through a shield if I damage it enough. Gotta get through that shield. There! Now's my chance.
Oh yeah.
Surrender to my blood!
His shield's regenerated. Shield's gone. He's vulnerable.
Goodbye.
Your turn. Come down here and face me.
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Carja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
They very much were trying to forbid my enter, the Ju-Kashu.
Get him to the camp. Now.
He's missing an arm.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I guess Vashav will not be making it back to Avad. Maybe this will trigger the day-night cycle to finally begin?
It's salvage time, boys.
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Nice.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Carja delegation was slain. Nozar, Voidis, Vashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north. With all those machines they were riding, they must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Carja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Sure.
You said the Tenakth lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then New Utaru farmlands. Past that are the Tenakth. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Carja army tried to push into Tanakh territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tanakh really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
So very much uncharted territory.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tanakh used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tanakh agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Carja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regalla and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call no man's land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
Slightly glitched bristlebacks and corpse in the back is just kind of funny to me.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Carja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tanakh further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tanakh. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Carja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
Given who the Carja were back in the day, I can definitely understand that.
It's too bad about Nazar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tanakh. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Carja and Tanakh.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
Do you think the Carja will take action against Regalla? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tanakh.
An expedition of the Carja army into the west could be taken at the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
Fashav called Regalla a rival. Someone that Tanakh chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tanakh weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
All right. What do we got for Hunter? Sustained burst with a bolt blaster that I don't even have yet. I think I'll go right for the stamina boost. Got here power attack plus or resonator damage boost. You know what? Yeah, sure. That's actually been doing me pretty well. And then what do we got? A spread shot with the warrior bow. Cool. Shield Wing is an energy-based glider repurposed from machine technology. Hold square while in the air to deploy and glide. Tap circle to stop gliding.
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to Sylens and Hades.
Yep.
And just maybe a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The blight, the storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would. The woman who led the ambush, Regalla, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Sylens. But what's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels? Good spot to test the shield wing. Why climb down when I can glide?
Mm-hmm. Anything else I can salvage here before I move on? So I am going to continue a little bit more of a ways into the Forbidden West. Because we just got here. Sorry, foxes, but I needed your stuff to build better pouches.
This'll be in my stash when I need it.
So if that's where the 3 tribes went, or the 3 tribe markers, banners, whatever you want to call them. Alright, well, let's jump off this cliff with our new parachute. Very foxy pouches, Mr. Drew.
Making good use of this.
Death's Door. Go to the coordinates recovered from the spire. What is that? Unknown rebel camp. Care of salvage. Bristlebacks. Search the North Barren Light. Okay. And then there's the Cinnabar Sands Tall Neck. Elders Treats. We'll set that one as the side quest since I'm closest to it. And then we'll take the rebel camp after that too. Oh, their blight is in here. Does that mean this water is poisonous? Blight is growing under the water too. That's a big patch of blight there as well. Oh my. Is that there? Might actually make more sense to go to Karuf's first. Oh yeah, he's really close by. I'm loving this thing. What a great new tool.
It's taking over land out here too. Those must be the salvagers I met in Barren Light. Looks like something's going on.
You really think you can do that?
Karuf, come on! You know me. Have I ever given you anything less than perfection?
There is a storm coming. With all that lightning. We're getting closer and closer to the big machine there.
If it isn't the savior of Meridian and of my very own operation. Laren, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. Nasty business. What the Tenakth did back at the embassy. But everyone in Barren Light is thankful you drove them off.
So this is your salvage operation?
You won't find a better place to trade machine parts in the West. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'd be curious to take a look at it.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters, just like you.
Lucky me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chainscrape. Larend can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge.
You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it, but none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers.
Oh.
Their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage. It'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I'm good at getting those.
Ah, thank
I
the
remember
forge.
shell walkers.
We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll give this a closer look later. Thanks.
I didn't quite notice his mouth being out of sync with the script. Oh, we have another relic dungeon there. What? Unknown sky drifters. Oh, these are a lot more of those old Earth tanks. Convoy ambush. Not too far away. Striders? Chargers, yeah.
I might have read that contract before going on the hunt. Get this from my stash when I need it.
Ooh, what's that? The Leaf People. Scroll. A hastily written report, written in rough glyphs. Okay. Went to Plain Song like you asked and turned up the charm. So here's my report on the proposed trade deal with the Utaru. Won't work. First of all, these people dislike outsiders and deeply distrust anything related to the Carja. Can't blame them there, but that means an alliance with Sun King Avad puts us at a serious disadvantage. I thought it'd be smart to profile us Oseram as friendlier than their barbaric neighbors clan in the Clanlands, but that didn't sit very well. I guess they have some kind of truce going on that we don't know about. Bottom line, the Utaru consider us less trustworthy than the Tenakth. Imagine that. Secondly, to put it bluntly, the Utaru are weird. They're extremely protective of anything that's considered alive, and that includes the local hops that you want so badly. To them, it's not just a crop, it's sacred or something. The idea of putting something in our grubby little hands disgusted them. Third, and most importantly, they are starving. The blight is attacking their crops, and most of them won't eat meat. They wouldn't hand over what little grain they have for all the cogs in the claim. As you can probably tell by now, the visit didn't go very well. Haven't seen that many frowns since my cousin ran off with a Carja. I tried reintroducing them to Mainspring Ale to smooth things over, but they weren't interested. You know what they drink? Leaf infusions. That's just dirt water. Well, that was definitely not a sip of dirt water, but that was tasty. All right, well, let's go. Let's find these things. continue this bristle-black quest. Yep, those are definitely the tentacles of whatever the hell that big thing is over there, which is... Well, it's one of the world-ending machines. Like, there were so many of them in Zero Dawn. Like, we know what that is, but it's really cool to see one out here like this. It really is an incredible landscape that they've made for this game. Alright, what do we got here? It looks like a rebel tribe camp.
Some kind of outpost. With pens. Might be where Regala's keeping her machines. I need to find a way to get in there. I could scan the area to see what I'm up against. And tag any rebels or machines in my focus to keep track of them.
Yeah, even like the Banuk, they paint walls.
Okay, I'm in. I have to clear out this place before I can look around.
Don't see any others, unless they're hidden somewhere.
Over there!
You see something then?
You!
Sneaky all the way. Wait, what would Iroh be pissed to hear as I get rid of this bot? What would Iroh be pissed to hear, Drew? There we go. Guess we can't consider this place cleared out completely yet.
my stash.
Sounds like they are going on. There's that charger there. And then there's a cave there.
Oh, not happy to see me?
Have a good night, Bello. Thank you so much again for stopping by. And remember, tomorrow is the midnight stream for Elden Ring, so be sure to come in and catch that one too. Down, boy!
Out of pens, not that many machines. Where'd they all go? Better check in that cave.
Yeah, I figured that cave was coming up next. So many chests in this place.
The drawbridge. Might be my way across. That's one half of the bridge. How to drop the other side. Scanning the bridge with my focus might show me something. Looks like there are a couple of weak points. Little ropes attached to the bridge. There. Bridge is down.
I really like that thing. I know they showed it off in the one and only tech demo that I bothered to watch of this. But, you know, I kept myself mainly spoiler-free on this game. Except for the one state of play tech demo where they used this, the grappling hook, showed off the mammoth, and a couple of combat moves. So, I know that part will be coming eventually. Why are you not letting me up? There. But until then, I don't know what's coming up. This is a fun thing about blind playthroughs. Get to discover it with all of you. Oh, what do we got here? I did.
It looks like it fell into a tunnel. So the rebels were keeping bristlebacks here. The machines fell into the tunnel, which must have collapsed as they ran further in. What if Ulvin's explosives created the sinkhole? I should head back to Chainscrape to let Javad know.
That's a long trip. Yep, there are a lot of blaze canisters here.
And the tunnel's blocked. Yep, not going that way. to get back out.
There. So this is the side with the drawbridge. So what's over here? Oh.
This bench I might trade for something good.
Usually does. Oh, and there's another supply chest over there. I don't have any fast travel kits either, so I can't, like, fast travel to Chain Scrape. I would have to ride all the way there.
Flying in.
Where are they all to keep making that noise? Hello. Weird. I'm gonna hit the tall neck, and then I will go back to Chain Scrape, and we will probably end up calling it there. Because it has been it has been a good stream. I do have some stuff that we are gonna need to take care of. Oh boy.
Looks like the rebels have a camp in addition to those machine pens.
Alright. Maybe we'll take care of this as well.
Patrolling the area. Better be careful.
Their riders were not very useful.
I've been spotted.
I like that they're dumb.
We've got a score to settle. Weapons out! No prisoners!
I don't know what I just did, but I did something. That worked out. And yes, the day-night cycle is definitely kicking in because it is now getting to be dusk. It's kind of interesting the day-night cycle doesn't actually start working until you leave the dawn. What is that ring? Slowly going down, so maybe it's my,
Climb that wall there. Maybe find a way into the camp. Good, I'm in. I want to figure out what's going on here. I need to find whoever's in charge.
Drawing on her now!
that worked out. Thank you for both being fools. Alright. So where are the other humans?
What do you see over there?
Blaze. Just a short ride from the Carja border. Enough here to take out half of Barren Light. Unless I blow it up first. They're looking for me.
Show yourself!
Prisoner. Lothram, I think.
Oh. There it is.
Hey, I'm here to help. So, you follow my lead.
You got it.
Find whoever's in charge. If they're planning an attack on Barren Light, it's gotta be stopped.
At this point, too. swap things up a little bit. Strong arm hunter bow. I knew I found a bow out of that chest. Overdraw. You know what? Let's swap that there. There.
I'll be ready when the battle calls.
Got quite a few of them here. Rebel leader, huh?
Close that drawbridge!
Let Outlanders back. You, to me! Someone let the prisoner out.
Charge him!
Alright, let's try it this way. That was really cool.
This ends here!
I lost the hostile.
You guys never found me to begin with.
I think one of these structures is a blight center.
Oh, hello.
We gotta help them!
What is this?
Loyal Tanakh, hear me. I was told a soldier from this camp goaded one of the sons of Prometheus into an altercation. You would do well to remember that our allies are responsible for providing the machines that we shall ride to glory.
Sons of
The
Prometheus.
next tool who interferes with them will be eviscerated and left in the desert for carrion. There will be no second warning. Will that be sufficient?
Yeah, that should prevent your people from butting heads with mine. You have my thanks, Regala.
May
Who's
our
that?
pact lead to victory.
So Regala's not working alone. These sons of Prometheus gave her the ability to override machines. They've been accumulating blaze. And from what I saw out there, enough to blow up something big. A map of the Daunt. Tracking movement in and out of barren light. With emphasis on the fort's weak points. We're gonna blow up barren light. Make a hole big enough to fit an entire army. So Regala plans on invading the Sunday. Hoping she gets an army big enough to do it. Good thing I blew up all that blaze. Barren light should be safe.
Ooh, new armor. Carja blazing.
keep some extra on hand.
Does that mean there's a workbench somewhere here? Well, there's a stash. For some reason. Well, I don't see a workbench here. There's a fire over there, though.
I'm okay. Just catching my breath.
Well, took out our first rebel camp. Now let's go hit our first tall neck. And then we'll head back to Chain Scrape.
I should keep an eye out for more of these rebel camps. Stop them from stirring up trouble. I need to find out more about these sons of Prometheus. Stop them from helping the rebels slaughter their own people. Not to mention the Carja.
That cave probably leads into the rebel encampment as well. Whoa. Well, I can see him in the distance now. Always love how this game looks at night. Whoa. That's a lot of lights. And we got machines in the distance over there, too.
I'm still getting a signal from my focus. A tall neck. If I override it, I can get data on the surrounding area. Sound.
Whoa.
The tall neck must be close by. Overriding it should give me data on the surrounding area. Spotted.
There's the tall neck.
Looks like a satellite dish. If I can climb it, I should be able to reach that tall neck easily enough.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Those birds are fun. Bighorn sheep, huh? Is that a scrounger or a scrapper? It's a scrapper.
These legs look too difficult to climb. I'll have to find another way. Looks dead.
Oh dear. Ah, camera.
Okay.
Oh. There we go. Whew. Gonna have to get used to fighting those ones. Eyes to the heavens. Advert. Data corruption minimal. Exhibits. The Western Grand Array proudly presents the Eyes of the Heavens exhibit, where visitors are invited to explore the history of radio astronomy and learn what it is like to see through the eyes of our state-of-the-art telescopes in this all-new panoramic hollow experience. Special warning. Want to see our antennas moving down the tracks? Ping our visitors information center to get dates and viewing times. November special. We're getting ready for our 2059 annual viewing of the abandoned Odyssey spacecraft as it follows its orbital path around the Western Grand Array. Book early bird tickets and receive a complimentary hollow sculpture based on the original Odyssey blueprints. Always remember to turn off all implants and digital devices when visiting the premises. Huh.
Try this in my stash later.
Alright, well, let's get climbing. Worth it! Text log, data corruption minimal. Well, that was crap. Roger just bit my head off because he found a little addition to the dish's protocol. Who cares what he thinks? The tourists loved it. Every dish aligning one after the other, playing their assigned note over the alarm speakers, all perfectly paced. Music is math, after all. Scientists who don't appreciate the transcendence of the musical scale should have their PhDs revoked, if you ask me. Whatever. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. I'll go check Doe and Ray. They've been sluggish lately. Might have to clean up their alignment rotors again. Okay, so I guess I had the other way to try and climb higher and high enough to get onto the tall neck. Maybe. Ah. Can I climb up that? No. Aha.
This should get that generator below the dish going.
I see. This is a neat little kind of puzzle. Much more in depth than your usual tall neck climb. Whoa.
Power's back. I should check that console I found earlier. Let's see what this thing does.
That's bright.
Error. Dish alignment incomplete. Motor function impeded.
Would you stop hopping around? She gets a little bit too Assassin's Creed glitchy sometimes when climbing, I've noticed.
Shear's jammed. I'm still not high enough to reach the tarmac. If I untangle the dish, let me climb higher. Actually worked.
Neat.
I should be able to get to that tall neck now. Just gotta find the right spot. Looks like I might need to glide onto the tall neck. Just gotta time it right.
There we go.
Time to override the big. Well, next and map data type of machines. That's mine. Must be plain song. This feels a little too good.
Very cool. What was that? Did it just send out a pulse that killed a bunch of machines? You know what? Screw it. Ah, so it doesn't completely unfog of war the area, but it kind of does. Neat. Either way, need to ride up back to Chain Scrape in a hurry. That was very rad, Mr. Drew. I'm glad I made that final jump in one shot, too. What the fuck was... Slow down. Oh. us across that bridge. That might be a little bit easier. There's a lot of those machines around here. Oh. Flyers. Okay.
There's a lot of ancient wrecks out here. Must have been a huge battle.
There are a lot of ancient wrecks, both of the machines and the
They gave
tanks.
everything they had to slow down the Pharaoh swarm. To buy Zero Dawn time. I might want to read that contract before going on the hunt. Steady.
Yep, that makes climbing much more interesting. Yeah, I feel very Breath of the Wildy doing climbs like this. There, made it back. There's a lot of people here now. Whoa.
It'd be hard to stay dry in this.
That rain came on very suddenly. More blight. Who's on the attack? Not you guys, that's for sure. quarry. What? The charger can't go under that? Come on, you. You can make it over the chain. Dumb machine. It's one of the reasons why I prefer to rely on my own 2 feet. Man, she looks soaked.
I should dismount.
Don't explode. Oh, there.
Hey, ladies.
If I'm drunk, you.
So, you've returned from the west. Any luck?
The bristlebacks were being penned by Tanakh rebels on the other side of the mountains. Ulven's explosives opened up a sinkhole, dropping them into the tunnels.
Which they followed to the mine and out into the Daunt.
Right. Aside from the rebels, if anyone is to blame for the bristlebacks, it's Ulvent.
Radiant beams of the sun. And all this time he was pointing the finger at us. Bring Ulvent here. Petra, too.
I love how he hates the ale.
Summoned like a blasted ale winch. You best be meaning to put pen to parchment. What? Why is she here?
I live here too, lugnut. So what's this about?
Thanks to the Savior, the sun has shown the truth on the bristleback incursion. Tanakh rebels were keeping pens of machines on the other side of the mountains. A sinkhole swallowed them, releasing them into the underground tunnels that led east and out into the Daunt.
So it was an accident. But let us not forget that it was the Carja.
I'm not done. The sinkhole only formed due to your unauthorized blasting in the southern mine, Ulvent. You are responsible for the machine rampage, the workers we lost, the destruction the bristlebacks caused. All of it.
My dear magistrate, has your precious son baked your senses? I would never give such an order without first consulting you.
Evidence says otherwise. Aloy found the shipping manifest in the mine. You skirted the laws of the Sundom, Ulvent. All for a few extra shards.
And you almost drowned your other miners. And sent that oversized tool over there to intimidate a bunch of refugees.
I demand an official investigation. I won't be the victim of some Carja scheme.
Certainly. We'll conduct a thorough inquest into everything. The bristlebacks, the mine, the refugees. Every business deal you ever put your name to.
Well, that's not necessary, is it? What if I just return to the claim?
Oh, well, that would save the crown the cost.
Of course.
I'll be on my way as soon as I wrap up some previous commitments, tie up some loose ends. After all, the welfare of Chainscrape's people in a transition like
Nope,
this...
you're leaving right now. Chainscrape will be just fine.
You think she can run this scorched-out, forged dump? Ha!
Knock yourself out.
Get out.
Oh, don't want you, don't need
Get off me!
Mud looks good on you, Alvin.
Yeah, the rain will wash it off.
As the sun burns away shadow. Thank you for that, Aloy.
Well, he had it coming.
Here, please accept this token of gratitude. You've done the Sundom and my sanity a great service. And I believe we have some matters to discuss.
Guess we do. Not the most pleasant boots to fill, but I'll wear them. All thanks to you, Flamehair.
Okay. Chainscrape will be better off with Petra in charge.
Awesome. Ooh, excuse me. That was a great scene, Mr. Drew. I can see why you loved it. It's always nice seeing an idiot like that have his uppance come. Well, both of those are worth keeping up, I think. Let's see. Death's Door is there. Plain Song is there. Shadows in the West is farther than the next main, so we'll keep the next main quest up. And we'll hit up Plain Song after that and see what's what.
Heard the Tanakh might be opening up the border. Imagine the possibilities.
Like all of them gone for good. Never thought I'd see the day.
About time he went calling back.
Alright, let's do some pouch upgrades here. Cool. Where's my new bow? There it is. Need a Claw Strider's Razor Tail. So one of those bird's tails I do need to knock off to max that out. Let's put the Fire Hunter bow up to level 2. Sure, we'll put it up to level 3. Ooh, my Ropecaster can be upgraded to level 3. Definitely want to upgrade that. Need a Skydrifter's Razor Tail for that. If I could upgrade that again, I would. Where's the other blast sling? Yeah, okay. Yep, those are all good. Where they're at. Carja blazing, looks like it always did. Nora champion. Stealth range, concentration plus. Comes with a tear weave. And now we're short on shards. There we go.
I can refill my pouch with these later.
Here, you're the rowdy spark we should be thanking for kicking Olvin out of the forge.
Petra mentioned you were trouble, and trouble's always welcome at my shop. Take a look. Won't find weapons like these anywhere in the Dawn. Guaranteed.
You have better weapons now? Nope. Same weapons you had before. Take that. Oh. We'll keep that one. Get rid of those real quick. Holy crap, that was a lot of money. Yeah, and I can sell a few Fanghorn antlers, I think. Sell half of them.
See you when I see you, Red.
Maybe this guy will fix my lucky hammer by then.
Maybe it'll stop breaking, too.
Well, since money so far was the only thing that was keeping me from finishing off the infiltrator armor. Long leg wing burner. So trapper and salvaging. If I can max it out, why not? All I'm missing is the shards, huh? That's fine. We can take care of it later.
outfits, armor.
Who's talking over there? Oh, it must be Petra, because down by her drinking spot.
Whoa there. Watch where you're going.
Yep.
Seat's always open. Come for another round?
How are the refugees doing?
They keep to themselves mostly, but they have food and shelter. Some even found work around town. Good thinking, giving them that Stormbird heart.
I'm glad it helped. I hope they can get back on their feet.
I'll keep checking up on them.
Then they'll be just fine. Has Tolland been giving the refugees any trouble?
Nah. His shop got closed down not long after Ulvin got the boot. So, he cleared out of town. Took his goons with him, too. Good riddance, I say.
Probably run into him again.
The concession decree Ulvin wanted, what was it exactly? And how would it have helped him?
Big old pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would have put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Carja land. It would have meant that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Carja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Ulvin had a stake in all those claims, it would have made him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would have become an Osram municipality, so he could have bought enough votes to call himself an elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Almost got away with it, too.
If it weren't for those darn kids. It's kind of weird that that was literally the exact same text for that when you ask her about it before, except now it was in the past tense because he's gone. Just thought I'd point that out.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back, but realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. And thanks to your handiwork, I got my hands full getting this place into shape.
I guess you found the right place.
Guess I did.
Well, I have to be going. Thanks for the drink, Petra. I'm glad I stopped by.
Anytime, Flamehair.
Hey, Ray. Fancy a game of Strike?
No, I don't. But I do fancy a talk with Milduf.
Now all you're missing is a flag and a veil. Oh, this'll really boil their broth. I'll add a sprinkle of chili to their desserts. How perverse.
Thanks, Milduf. Alright. I think that is all good.
Rain. Not my first choice.
Why else would one need the glory of nature?
Nothing interesting happened.
Ooh, I can fast travel for free from here? May as well quick travel out of the Daunt so we don't have to God, that load time. I'm expecting it always to be like a minute when it's like a second. What? Oh, that's the food. Alright. Well, this is a good place to call it. I may do a Horizon stream tomorrow. If I do, it will be earlier in the day. Because, of course, as of midnight, Elden Ring is out. And I'm going to be doing a midnight launch stream for that. So be sure to come and join us for that as well. And if I do end up streaming more Horizon tomorrow, join us for that too. But, you know, this has been a lot of fun. We made some great progress. We finally made it out of the Daunt into the Forbidden West proper. And there is a lot that we can do now. And a lot that we will do. So, we'll continue that later. And until then, thank you all again for joining me. Always appreciate it. Have a safe night. Have a safe day tomorrow. Be excellent to each other. And we will see you for Elden Ring at midnight. Maybe Horizon's Forbidden West before that. Take care.